Connected.
I'm Santoine.
I'm Antoine.
And we the Connected Experience.
Bro, what's the Connected Experience?
It's a lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
Our lifestyle.
How that lifestyle been treating you?
Man, I can't complain, man. The lifestyle got us doing everything we said that we was gonna do, man. Ramadan, you know how that go.
Yeah.
That's about so.
And I'm still undefeated.
Yeah, me not so much.
Yeah.
I'm winless at this point in the season, but
y'all will get there.
We got cheated the last game. it ain't even no other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a bad call and it really affected the outcome of the game.
But
my kids did everything that I told them to do, that we practiced on. So I wasn't mad at them. They just missed a few open shots, and I just told them, hey, if you don't want to feel like this, them 2 layups you missed, if you would have hit them, we wouldn't have lost, whether we was cheated or not.
Right.
And I just went down the line and told everybody take accountability for what they did, and we don't, because I tell them to play till the whistle blow, no matter if you feel wronged or if you did wrong. Because if the whistle don't blow,
keep going.
Because you might think you got fouled and you ain't get fouled, and you stop playing, and then boom, somebody steal the ball, go lay it up and win. So how about you?
Yeah, man, I can't complain, man. The lifestyle treating me awesome. It always have. It always will. What's in your title?
Oh, man, what's been in my title is I've been back on the Blue Bloods clan, man, because I'm waiting for something new. They've been doing some features, you know what I'm saying? Jeezy been featuring with some people. DJ been featuring with different people, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, separately?
Yeah, separately, you know what I'm saying? But I'm waiting on it's about time for them to drop again.
I think I had asked you that a couple of days ago, like, it's about time for something new, man. It's about time for something
I'm waiting
new.
on that, man. What's in your title?
Man, I can't think of his name, but you know that song, Let's Do It.
He on that song.
Yeah.
The remix, Soak City,
Soak
310,
City,
baby.
Yeah, that's going crazy
10,
for me right now, man. And I'm
he just went gold. That single went gold. He just released the album. You should check out the album.
The album out.
Yeah, you should check out the album.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check it out on the way to the crib, because I like that. I like that. We got a guest, man.
We got a guest, man. This one mean a lot, bro, because it's well overdue, man. So we got Oodadan in the house, man. Get on the mic, folks. Get on the mic.
What's happening?
What's up, my baby? How you doing, man?
It's all good,
bro.
family. Y'all know what it is, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Well, we see each other because us 2 niggas be in the gym, so we see each other.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Get that good health. You know what I'm talking about? Controlling that good wealth. So,
the real wealth. The real wealth.
Yeah.
So Oodadan was supposed to be here. He might make it in. He might not. But if he don't, then he
got his own one coming.
He got his own one coming. We wanted to do y'all together though, because that father-son duo is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a real good dynamic, man. So man, we gonna take it all the way from the start, man, because we know you. It's a worldwide show. You know what I'm saying? So like growing up, man. So talk about growing up, because we know you from Inkster, but you also you an East Sider too.
Ain't no doubt.
Yeah.
East side up, baby. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, I'm from Inkster, you know what I'm saying, but I'm from Detroit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know, but you know what I'm saying. I'm really when I say from Inkster, I'm really from the Gardens though.
Yeah, because that's
a big thing.
That's unique too, because the majority of your family actually from Saigon, right?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying. So you know, I was always able to.
The jungle of all the foxes. Leaving them alive will be a mistake. I mean, you are down with the team. We discovered these together. We won't cut you out.
Through the trials and tribulation, what was going on was always able to go from both hoods, you know what I'm talking about, without no problems, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is everybody couldn't do that, you know what I'm talking about?
Definitely
Beef
not.
so strong, you know what I'm talking about? So you can do it, but, you know, I was able to, you know what I'm saying, move from both sides, so that's why I'm always connected with the projects and Inkster like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what part of the East Side you from, and when did you actually come to Inkster?
Well, I'm from the East Side, 7 Mile of Grass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. I went to Vine Student Middle School over there. You know what I'm talking about. Graduated from Osborne High School, 7 Mile in Hoover.
Oh,
Yeah.
word?
Yeah. Red Zone.
Yeah, you used to hoop out there too, right?
Ain't no doubt. Still tell nigga ass. You know what I'm
Yeah, I heard you was pretty good though in high school.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I played basketball, you know what I'm saying, and from middle school, you know what I'm saying, through high school, you know what I'm saying? So,
Did you get any scholarship offers?
I did, but I did to Morgan State.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah. I was supposed to went to Morgan State before I got, you know what I'm saying, caught up in the streets, you know what I'm saying? But,
So hold on. Like let's not skip over that, because anybody who hoop from junior high school all the way up through high school, especially with scholarship offers, like how did you feel to yourself after you got caught up in the streets, knowing that because we know you wanted to play on a collegiate level? How did that make you feel internally?
I mean, I felt bad though, you know what I'm saying, because I had that was my dream away from the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I couldn't fulfill that to where I was at, and I knew where I was supposed to be,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That was a fight within myself, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Just to, you know, trying to stay right, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Outside of going left when I knew,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, where I was supposed to be and what I was supposed to really be doing.
Because
I want to know though, like, what made you want to play basketball though? Because like because we always on the show and we talk about we coaches, and right before the mics cut on, I'm like, yo, bring your kids up here or whatever, because we're the program that we running. But like, what made you want to play basketball? Because now as I look at these kids, it's their parents wanting them to play basketball. Like when we used to play, and like we around the same age range, like you had to want to play. Like, so what made you want to play?
What made me really want to play basketball really was my way away from where I came from. You know what I'm saying? To keep it all the way 100, you know what I'm saying? We doing the interview, I'm gonna get it to y'all, you know what I'm saying, like I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I was raised in the project, you know what I'm saying, before I even went to the East Side, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Inkster.
so you started in the town,
I started
moved
in the town,
to
you know
the
what I'm
East
talking about?
Side.
Moved to the East Side
Okay.
and came back,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So at the age of 8 years old, you know what I'm saying, I was selling drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 8 years old, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the streets for real with guys that's 14, 15, you know what I'm saying? That's who I'm running with. I ain't running with no, you know, 6-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
And is that partially due to how big your family actually is?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, again, it's a worldwide show. So, like, explain how big your family actually is when it comes to Inkster. Because for a family that big in that small of a city, everybody knows somebody with the last name or whatever. So talk about having a family that big and how that led you into being 8 years old in the streets.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got one of the biggest families in Inkster, as y'all know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cars, you know what I'm saying? One of the biggest families in Inkster, you know what I'm saying? But we all started from the bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you got so many, you know what I'm saying, people that you turn to, and they on the bottom, you know what I'm saying, about just like you know what I'm saying, and you looking at them, and they, you know what I'm saying, and they still trying to figure it out, and they gave you no way out. So you ain't got no way out yet, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm caught up, you know what I'm talking about, with the product of my environment and what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that really what, you know what I'm saying, about having a big family, and ain't nobody really on the level, you know what I'm talking about, to be responsible to guide you, you know what I'm talking
in
about.
the right direction.
You see it, they can tell it to you, you know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm doing, this ain't for you, you know, yada, 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 but I'm seeing it, and I'm still seeing it.
And it's looking like it's for me.
And it's looking like it's for me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. So one day, you know what I'm saying, we're going to test the water, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's really, you know what I'm saying, how it is, you know what I'm saying, but really having a big family, you know what I'm talking about. And we all, like I say, we all from the bottom, but you know, Inkster we so big, but it was a good thing too though, because even though we was all from the bottom though, but we always had so much love, you know what I'm talking about, and connecting with each other, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So when a nigga failed, you know what I'm talking about. It was so many people around, you know what I'm talking about, to help pick you up, you know what I'm talking about, as far as, you know what I'm talking about, we went, as we can go,
Yeah.
and that's what you needed, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Right.
So, you know, it was a blessing, you know what I'm talking about, and it still is, you know what I'm talking about, to have, you know what I'm talking about, the family that I got, you know what I'm talking about, I wouldn't change it for nothing.
Yeah, and I think I think big families, man, that's a beautiful thing, right? And it's for that same reason, like it's gonna be spurts where it might be 10 cousins the same age. And then it'll be
So
a
that's
spurt.
10 people in the same high school.
Yeah,
10
that's
people in the same
and,
elementary.
and it's
Right.
like when them, and then it might be spurts where it's only 5 of us, and they be like, well, damn, it was 10 of us, so y'all got to stick together. And even with coming up in the streets, I mean, technically y'all could have started y'all own gang and rolled it out like that. But when we talk about the projects, it's like what people don't understand. Them projects was treacherous back in the day.
Yeah.
So even if you are from the Gardens, to have one family member that can go between the two is like
It's going to solve a lot of problems.
it's gonna solve a lot of problems.
And it did, you know what I'm talking about, and it actually did, you know what I'm talking about, because, you know, y'all are my mans, or me and, you know, me and my brother G-Rag, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, you know, y'all our mans, you know what I'm talking about, and we getting down with y'all every day on this side. But I know, you know what I'm talking about, half of y'all got smoked, you know what I'm talking about, with gas
With the
on
family.
the other side, you know what I'm saying, in the
Right.
family. But they can't go this far though. You know what I'm saying? You can have a problem, and y'all can, you know what I'm saying,
Y'all can agree to
you know what I'm
disagree,
talking about,
'cause,
but
yeah.
it can't go this far, you know what I'm talking about, because, you know what I'm saying?
I'm around here.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it came with respect too though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Now, going from Inkster to the east side, how was that? Because that's a long way away from. That's a big difference. Of I live in the Gardens. All I got to do is jog up Annapolis, and I could go in anybody's house over here. I could do anything I need because I'm going up the street to Saigon to
Family
the east
house,
side
yeah.
to 7 Mile and Hoover. Like, I got to catch some buses. I got to get a ride. If it's some smoke out here, it's going to take niggas 30 minutes to get out here. That's a big difference. So, like, how was that transition? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, the transition was it was kind of crazy, because where I was coming from to where I was at, I wasn't able to do what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, in the time, you know, so I come from, I was selling drugs around, you know what I'm saying, drug dealing in the street, wasn't going to school. You know, I ended up failing the 3rd grade in Woodson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of how I was living, and, you know, school wasn't, you know what I'm saying, wasn't what I was on. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I ended up passing the summer school, you know what I'm talking about, then. You know what I'm saying? Shot me up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They shot me up out of there. But on the east side, you know, it was kind of different, because, you know, the guys that I was around, they wasn't what I come from. You know what I'm saying? They ain't slang, you know what I'm talking about, with chains, and their own cars and all that. You know what I'm talking about? It wasn't that.
Yeah.
So it was kind of hard for me really to adapt to some friends like that, you know what I'm talking about, other than really where I came from. I really want to get back to the town. And I'm like, man, get me back to Inkster, man. You know what I'm talking about? I want to be grown. I can't be grown.
I got to be a
grown.
kid out here.
You know what I'm saying? I got to be my age or what it is. But I want to be grown, you know what I'm talking about, I get back to the town.
Yeah.
But really, and you know, so now that I know now, you know what I'm talking about, I'm glad that the decision was made for me to get away, you know what I'm talking about, from the town when I did, you know what I'm talking about, from how I was living to how I started living, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know,
Especially being a parent now, you will see, like, because your parents, no, they just want the best for you for the most part. And at that time, that probably was the best thing, because you just said it, like, going to the east side really was the best for me. So you mentioned your brother earlier. What's the age difference in you and G-Rod?
G-Rad like 48, finna be 49.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So G-Rad like 5-6 years older than me.
Yeah, so y'all all moved to the east, or was it like?
Nah, by the time we moved to the east, you know what I'm saying, G-Rad never really lived with us, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
you know, we had got into foster care and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I didn't know that,
we all
yeah.
had, you know what I'm saying, got split up, but 6 of us stayed together, you know what I'm talking about? But he ended up, you know what I'm saying, going with his grandparents on his daddy's side.
Okay, so how many kids is it from y'all? Like you, G-Rod, and then how many other kids?
I got 5 sisters too, so it's 7 of us.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
yeah, okay.
It's 7 of us.
Oh, so y'all stayed and he went somewhere else. Is he the oldest, right?
Nah. My sister Gina, she the oldest.
Oh, Gina the oldest.
Gina the oldest. Then I got a sister named Mika.
Okay.
I got a sister Wani.
Yeah.
Then me, then Punker, then Tisa. But G-Rad, he right under Mika though, so he the third one.
Okay.
So
Okay. So how was your relationship since y'all living separate, but it's your only big brother. Everybody else, like, so how did y'all, when you was on the east side and stuff like that, how was your relationship?
I always, respected him as a big brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always
like
love my
that.
brother, you know what I'm talking about, and love him today, you know what I'm saying? But, at that time, he was moving faster than me. He was older than me, you know what I'm saying? So,
and then it's like the 80s, so
90s.
a lot, the 80s, 90s. So a lot of stuff that's going on is literally new to everybody. So everything that's going on is brand new. Like it never was, like people never seen in no hood.
Teenage,
thousandaires, millionaires,
Exactly.
and it's trickling down all type of ways to niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that was that generational, that part of the generations that niggas caught the beginning of and the tail end of is two drastically different things. A lot changed in that whole little generation.
It's two different worlds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The world I come from and to the world I'm living in today is totally different.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The respect is different. You know what I'm talking about? The people is different. The upbringing is different. You know what I'm talking about? The care, the love. You know what I'm talking about?
It's just all the way around the board.
All that is, you know what I'm talking about, is totally off the table now. You know what I'm talking about? To don't care, don't want nothing. You know what I'm talking about? It's the best thing for you.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's how they living it.
Yeah. So you supposed to go to Morgan State. You kind of upset at yourself. You get into some trouble. So what I always want to know is, did you, because I like to call it real life, right? I don't think the street's real life until you catch a case or like something drastic, like somebody you with every day, either go to jail forever or die or something. That's when it become real life, because you start to see like, I don't have to do this. So when you finally accept, like, I'm not gonna be able to go to college, do you still play ball or do you say I'm done, period? Because that could make you fall out of love with it.
It did, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, you know what I'm saying, when I was in 12th grade, and I the reason why I didn't go to Morgan State, you know what I'm talking about, was though my mama ended up passing away.
Early, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In my 12th grade year in January, you know what I'm saying, my mama passed away.
Okay, sorry to hear that, yeah.
Man, and I ended up turning to a totally different kid than what I was. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with that. You know what I'm talking about? Really not knowing, but it spent me left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just total rewire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm in school, you know what I'm saying? And we had a basketball tournament. And parents and principal all in there, you know what I'm saying? And me and my mans and them, me and the nigga made a bet. We ended up losing.
Yeah.
Nigga ran on the floor, you know what I'm talking about, trying to get his money, and I blew his shit out.
He ran on the floor right there.
Come up to the mic some more.
Yeah. Nigga ran right
I got the money in my jersey.
Nigga ran right there and there. Nigga, let me get my money. Then
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And it's in front of everybody.
Yeah,
so,
everybody. You know what I'm saying? And the principal.
So it's like parents' night.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm already going through something, you know what I'm saying? Then you running up talking about some money, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? And I lost, you know what I'm talking about? I lost my mama, lost the gang, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga finna lose some money.
Yeah.
Man, I'm finna lose my man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else left to move, nigga, but my motherfucking man, niggas, and I lost it.
Yeah.
And when I lost that, you know what I'm talking about? I lost a lot of shit too. I got kicked out of school, you know what I'm saying? They kicked me out. They let me come back for my finals though, you know what I'm saying?
So you can graduate.
So I can graduate, you know what I'm saying? But then my coach, he fell out of love with me, you know what I'm saying? Because of my attitude and how I led up to that and what I was, you know what I'm talking about? So he, you know what I'm saying? Really,
but not to cut you off, but as a coach, to recognize that you're the adult and see what this young man is going through, like, because now that I'm coaching, like, you gotta have so much grace to, like, he should have embraced you and helped you more, is how I feel, just as a coach. Like, you can't give up on me too, nigga. You grown, you know what I'm going through. Like, and again, we in a different time. Like, I gotta give this kid a shot. I can't take the only shot he might have away from him. That don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's real. Like,
because as an adult, you should be able to recognize this.
Like,
he dealing with something heavy. Like, this is, especially like, because you know who told me this? Black told me this. When it rain, because I was upset about something when it rained and poured, but he said it don't rain forever. But when it's piling up, it seemed like, man, damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, dog. Like, what, nigga, what else?
I'm like, damn, you know, so out of everybody that I looked up to, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't living with my mama. I was living with my sister, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, in father figure, you know what I'm talking about, really was really what a guy was trying to find too in the midst of all this, you know what I'm talking about? Because, you know, daddy ain't there, you know what I'm talking about? Mama struggling, trying to figure it all out, you know what I'm talking about? I'd have been in the streets and been experienced and in the hands of different guys trying to figure, you know what I'm talking about?
Trying to see who
right
got
for
my,
me, you know what I'm talking about?
Best
Who got my
interest.
best interest and, you know what I'm talking about, my next level of growing up, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how I always growed up. You know what I'm talking about? Was just trying to find that right nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Never. That's why I never was around no young guys. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause that wasn't what I was trying to find. That wasn't what I needed.
Yeah.
I needed a
Some
father.
guidance,
You know what I'm talking about?
some type of
guys,
guidance,
real
yeah.
guys. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So that's why he ended up getting caught up with older guys than me. You know what I'm talking about? And what was going on.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
then
I'm
what
saying?
we talked about one time is like, now that you grown too, and you looking back at all these situations, you will be like, none of these niggas had my best interest in mind.
That's what it came to.
Yeah.
And it's bad to say that though, you know what I'm talking about, that as much as I put into, you know what I'm talking about, somebody else, them guys, you know what I'm talking about, to see what I really got back, you know what I'm talking about, that hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like sometimes that's worse than the death because it's like, damn, dog, like, damn, like you can't even.
No, I'm gonna tell you what really hurt when you discover they knew that they didn't have your best interest in mind. Like when you figure it out, like, oh, they ain't have my best interest in mind, but then when you realize they knew that the whole time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Ooda go do that, so we go keep him around, and you looking at it as gestures of love, because like the older homies fucking with me, but you like, I'm frontline like y'all frontline, and you look back like, no, y'all really wasn't front line like y'all had me on the front line.
You know what
that
I'm
happened to
talking about?
us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you know
if
what I'm
you
talking
look
about?
at it different,
And
like, damn.
you got the chance to take.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
And you like, but you think everybody taking these
Ain't
chances.
no doubt.
Yeah,
Ain't no doubt. You
so
know what I'm saying?
When did you discover that you was gonna fuck with the music? Because a lot of people, so now it's interesting to see how you know a lot of the people you know, because you was on set. You grew up a bunch of you grew up in some stable areas, but it was just drastically far apart. So when did you discover that you was gonna do the music?
I discovered, well, actually, you know, like when I found out, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't really finna do the basketball thing or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I ended up coming back, you know what I'm talking about, to the town. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't go back to the gardens. I came back to Saigon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that's how, you know, all this Saigon thing is, because when I came back, that's what I came back
So when
to.
you was an adult and came back, you came back, and this is what it is.
I come back, you know what I'm talking about, to the town. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't thinking about no rapping. I was thinking about some money. You know what I'm talking about? And fucking with some little bros. Like my whole mentality. When I come back to Inkster, nigga, I'm fucking everything, nigga. All these niggas bitches, nigga. And I'm getting this money, nigga. Watch. You know what I'm saying, nigga?
Yeah, I'm about to ride fly.
Nigga, I said, nigga, they wouldn't let me get to Inkster High. I was like, nigga, I've been trying to get up in that bitch, man. I was like, nigga, we ain't going back to Inkster. I was like, damn, nigga, if they let me in that motherfucker, they don't have a problem in that bitch. I'm like, oh, they don't have a problem in that motherfucker.
We ain't go to the high either, but I tell motherfuckers that we went to Blanchette for a half a year, nigga. That shit was so live, nigga. It was like, this shit live and untamed. Like, nigga, that shit was real, nigga. Like, the first day of school, niggas is lacing you like, oh no, nigga, it was an 8th grader pregnant. A nigga ain't never seen no shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
In the city, though, we see that
all the time. That's what I'm saying. But we was coming from Taylor though. We lived in Inkster, went to school in Taylor, so it ain't nobody pregnant. Nigga, as soon as we stepped in that bitch, they like, such and such pregnant. We like, what?
I'm telling you. The speed was different though. You know, when I left from the east side and came back to the town though.
Yeah.
The town wasn't up on what I was on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
I mean, because in
y'all
reality,
ain't on that shit. Y'all ain't on that.
Inkster is country. It's
clearly. That motherfucker be like, how you sound like how you sound. I be like, nigga, shit.
Shit really country.
All motherfucking people come from down south, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Alabama, like our great grandfather, like we still got our family still got the house. He came to work at the plant, so he coming straight from the country. So all these motherfuckers, used to go back home, get their brothers, get the kids that ain't nobody supposed to know that they got the kids, right? You know what I'm saying? Bring them back. And this motherfucker country.
Yeah, that shit was kind of. I was like, damn, nigga. You know, so I was wearing Dockers and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And motherfucking Rockports and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And Tommy Hilfiger shit. Niggas in the hood was just on. Nigga Dickies and other shit. I'm like, nigga, y'all niggas ain't getting fly, nigga. Like, nigga, y'all ain't up on this shit. They looking at me strange. Like, nigga, fuck you be wearing. Like, nigga, y'all niggas better get across Michigan Avenue, nigga, and go that way.
Yeah,
y'all niggas
learn some shit. Yeah.
At that time, though, tell you the truth, a lot of niggas never left the town.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah.
On real shit.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas, man, never left that bitch.
Yeah.
Ain't been nowhere, bro. You know
And
what
that's
I'm talking about?
the advantage of
Niggas probably
traveling.
went to Fairlane, nigga, and that's it. And I'm like, damn, nigga, I was
Maybe
taking niggas.
Southland. Maybe Southland.
Man, I don't know though, cause you know the beef was so strong though. A lot of niggas ain't had license to be driving no goddamn Taylor out over there. Nigga like shit, nigga gonna catch the bus, nigga up there, nigga get this base head, nigga the drivers up the street.
Yeah.
You know how it go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was running to like I was turning a lot of my dogs on to new shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how nigga became so attachable. You know what I'm talking about? And how I was, cause I was showing niggas a lot of shit that they wasn't up on. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, shit, all we know niggas trying to protect a nigga head. You know what I'm saying? Around be trying to get what we can, bro.
Yeah.
All this shit you on, nigga, we ain't been doing that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't been doing
They ain't been doing that, but once I started fucking with them, I see what they been doing because I started doing it, but I started doing it in a different way with a different swag with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get away too, though. You know what I'm saying? I had to get away. You know what I'm talking about? The move. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of them niggas couldn't move. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever happened, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga couldn't run from it.
Yeah,
Nigga had to
and
deal
that's
with
what
it,
we
you know
always
I'm talking
say.
about? That's what it was.
That shit get if you got an issue with a nigga or anything, that shit just gets so treacherous because there's nowhere to go. I never seen a nigga from Inkster that I had a problem with in the city. You feel what I'm saying? Because nigga, we right here. We got to go to the same store. You can't avoid the store because the time you say, okay, I'm over here, I ain't gonna go to Allen's, I'm gonna go to the blue store, is the same time that they gonna be like, I'm gonna just go to the blue store. You feel what I'm saying?
Only one motherfucking buy in the goddamn city.
Yeah, treacherous.
You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
because people be like, when we be talking about the town, like, why niggas, like, why it's so vicious? I said, niggas be vicious because they gotta be. Because I'm go see the problem. So imagine what we do to somebody from somewhere else, because it's like, no, nigga, the mentality is, if we don't handle this now,
exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
But it kind of remind me how the Chicago shit is right now. You know, what I'm talking about how close them niggas is and what they be doing and how the niggas get down on each other.
That's why I always understand, like,
ain't nowhere to go. And nigga right across the street beefing with each other.
Yeah.
So you gotta go to the liquor store, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta bend this corner. You gotta, you know what I'm talking about?
You gotta go get something to eat.
You gotta
get
you know
some
what I'm
gas,
talking about?
yeah.
So it's right here.
And that's what we were saying when we had another guest from Inkster. You never know who's related to who or who they cool with. Because like you said, I'm really from the Gardens. Not a lot of people even know that. So just imagine that, like, because everybody go always associate you with Saigon, rightfully so. Right. But when it come down to it, oh no, dog, I grew up with him.
Ain't no doubt.
We was 3-4 years old outside
Ain't
together,
no doubt.
And we never gonna forget that.
And I be more
you
connected
don't know
to them
that.
niggas than the niggas in Saigon. Like, nigga, I really been with this nigga. You know what I'm talking about, nigga?
Right.
You just fuck with him. Like, nigga, you can't tell me shit about this nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas
And I talk to this nigga on a regular.
Ain't no doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, I always been a good nigga. Always, you know what I'm talking about, looked out and kept it solid. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never, you know, had no fucked up name, you know what I'm talking about, to be where, you know, where he from the Gardens, you know what I'm talking about, but be over in Saigon, like, no, you know what I'm saying? That nigga done did that, nigga, no, that nigga from over there, he can't come over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and none of that.
You know, I ain't never none of that.
So, I don't know when you met Black, but I figure we met you not far after that because y'all known each other for so long.
Yeah.
And we always was like, so I got a distinct memory of us being in Saigon with Black and everybody was getting on the old folks' roof. This when he lived off of, I think it was Moore. Mm-hmm. And we were always on the roof, and there was a fat nigga who couldn't get on the roof, and he was riding a bike. And I never know who all was on them roofs with us, but we used to get on the old folks' roof.
Yeah, that was our thing, right?
Yeah,
that was our thing right there.
So
Run that motherfucker all the way around and
we
back.
met you sometime in there, but like, how did you actually meet Black, bro? Like,
well, you know, my mama and Black mama was best friends.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? My sister, Wani, is Black God's sister. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Curlin is my sister God mama. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah.
right. So it's forever.
Forever.
Yeah, that's
you
what
know
I'm
what
saying.
talking about? Yeah, I've been knowing Blackie Black forever. You know what I'm saying? But Black really the one turned me on to this rap shit though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I wasn't fucking with the rap. I came back, you know what I'm saying, on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And I always liked Black rapping, you know what I'm talking about? I was always around, you know, listen to the 728 shit around the hood, you know what I'm talking about, what they was doing, you know what I'm saying? But I always used to write shit though. Never rap, you know what I'm talking about, but used to just write shit though, you know what I'm saying? And one day I'm spitting some shit in Black like, nigga, you cold. I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? But Black on my ass though, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you need to get in the motherfucking studio, blah, blah, speak. I'm like, well, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Then my cousin Johnny, he started fucking around with some city cats, you know what I'm talking about? 7 Day Record guys, you know what I'm talking about?
Fruit and them.
I'm talking about Fruit and them.
Yeah.
I got turned on to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The twins of Fruit and them. You know what I'm saying? So my cousin, they had the studio right off 8 Mile in Southfield.
Yeah.
So, you know, my cousin down there, you know what I'm talking about? Like, dog, come on down here, little cuz, you know what I'm talking about? Bring Blackie Black, because they always look like Black, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm like, all right, bet, we gonna come down there, you know what I'm saying? First time he ever in the studio and shit. That's when me and that nigga Black dropped that. My life hard, my body been battling this card.
Yeah.
But I live to get rich shit, but I live to see the mile, and nobody trying to help me out. I'm out on bail, mama threw me out the fucking house, and no one cared. So me and him went in there and I went
Killed
in the
that
booth,
shit.
Killed that shit. Even my cousin, he never heard me rap. He like, nigga, damn. Nigga, you colder than this nigga. Like, nigga, you about colder than this nigga. Nigga, you be rapping something like, shit, nigga, I guess I am now. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I like this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Shit came off right. Shit bang, Black on that motherfucker, go hard. So I'm like, bam, cousin put us on the show at St. Andrews. You know what I'm saying? We down that bitch. Me and Black go hard in the motherfucker, but they about to put Black out. Black and that motherfucker so hype, they finna put him out. I had to go get him. Like, hold on, he rapping. He with me. They like, he about to get put out.
Yeah.
You better tell in the calm down, my nigga Black on 30 in that bitch. I'm like, what the fuck you on, bro? You on this how you get yourself up for this shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, shit, because he was a hype motherfucker. You know, Black a hype ass nigga.
Yeah.
I just thought, you know what I'm saying? That's how he get himself ready.
Yeah, he get ready. Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, you'll be sleepy, nigga, before we get on the stage, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Then the twins and them had some shit down at the Rooster Tail. This when I first bumped the T.I.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he was pushing that, I'm serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ended up bumping into him. You know what I'm saying? Kicked it with him. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. That motivated me a little bit more. You know what I'm talking about? To know that I had been banging dog. You know what I'm talking about? He was trying to get on. Yeah. Seeing him and kicking it with him like, no, it's real. You can do it. You know what I'm talking about? Blase split. And I was like, man, shit, I'm finna get on it. You know what I'm saying? Then he had Lil John down there. You know what I'm talking about? And, I think Big Boy. You know what I'm talking about? And I hollered at them guys. You know what I'm talking about? Just been to seeing them do it and then to kick it with them, with me just starting to, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, shit.
Like, this shit real. This shit
real. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? So I really, you know what I'm saying, left there and shit, got back and got on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got on it. And that's really why I really happy, you know what I'm saying, with Black. Like, nigga, you need to
take it serious.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? And me and Black started dropping like a motherfucker.
And then I remember y'all was fucking with Ryan.
Yeah.
Inktown Entertainment, bro. Like,
Man,
like that's when I knew that you was rapping for real.
Man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was fucking with Ryan. Like, Ryan was. It was tragedy, man, because he cared about some motherfuckers around there, and he knew what was going on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a tragedy,
man.
dog. That was a tragedy.
I'm glad y'all brought Ryan up, man. You know what I'm talking about, man, to keep his name out there, man, because Ryan was a good guy. And Ryan, outside of Black, because, you know, after I stopped dealing with them, you know what I'm talking about, my cousin them and twin them, you know what I'm talking about, that's who hands I end up landing in, you know what I'm talking about, after that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And Ryan, man, Ryan turned me on to Drunken Math. That's he got to him, you know what I'm talking about? He was like, nigga, I'm ready to put something behind you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, straight up. He like, hell yeah.
What was it, Inktown Entertainment?
Yeah, that's what we had at Inktown Entertainment. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He like, nigga, I'm ready to put something behind you and build something, you know what I'm saying? Woo-woo. So I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, he started getting beats from Drunken Master, you know what I'm saying? I'm going back on the east side, you know what I'm talking about, the Drunken Master studio.
Yeah.
The Master like, man, look, do something with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, he got it. You know what I'm saying? So everything I'm doing, and I'm hearing everybody like, nigga, you need to keep doing it. Like, keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, you know. And then, you know,
that was just tragedy.
We finna get ready to drop the mixtape.
Yeah.
Just dropping the mixtape. You know what I'm talking about? And then I get the call, man. A nigga tell me that Ryan just had an accident.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what? I'm thinking, okay, yeah, the accident, because, you know, we used to drive in that little white sea breeze, nigga, 5 deep. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Getting back and forth to the studio like that. And nigga told me he had an accident on the freeway, man. You know what I'm talking about? And that.
Yeah.
That shit, it killed me. Because I was right there, you know what I'm talking about? And he had
somebody who believed in you.
And so
exactly.
that's what I'm about to say. So going back to what you just said, you actually found the person that you was looking for.
Because he believed in you like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
he believed.
He used to tell us, like, he used to talk to us about you, because, you know, like, for people who don't know, like, we was still younger than everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I remember he wanted us to record for that mixtape. You know what I'm saying? And it was getting ready to drop. And
I didn't even believe that shit when I first heard it, because it just was like, no, dog. Like, I think we just was at the store like maybe 3 days before that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, man, like we just seen him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we just was at the store, because that's what I'm saying. Like, what, like, this, like, when I just really think about it, like, I remember him talking about getting us on a mixtape. He was super hyped about you. You feel what I'm saying?
He had posters and
shit. He had
ready.
posters, everything. He showed us all the shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And he was like, no, I'm gonna get with y'all in a couple days. And then I don't know who told us, but I was like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just seen, dude. You feel? So how did that make you want to stop with the music, or did that make you want to go harder?
I was so deep into it by then, I couldn't stop. You know what I'm saying? I slowed down, though, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because it was me, 88, you know what I'm saying? Nan-4, you know what I'm saying? And Young Rob, you know what I'm talking about? We all was, you know what I'm talking about, doing our thing, you know what I'm talking about, in the group of trying to put something together, you know what I'm saying? As far as we is the first ones called the Inktown Riders.
Yeah.
Oh, this car show or whatever it is.
Yeah,
you know
1,000%.
Inktown Riders.
That's solidified. Like, a nigga lying if he's saying that ain't true.
Clearly, you know
that's just real shit. Like, a nigga can't front on that. Yeah.
We started that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we started trying to keep, you know, kept trying to run that, you know what I'm talking about, till we, you know, everybody just, you know, water just died on the fire, you know what I'm saying? My niggas start, you know what I'm saying?
Going their separate ways.
Yeah, but I still end up, but I still always had black though.
Yeah.
That's what kept me,
you
know what I'm saying, going
in the mix.
You actually said one of my favorite lines, nigga. You know what I'm about to say?
No.
What, I'm from the projects, nigga. I'm living swell. Yeah. Damn, what song was that on, man? You know what I'm talking about?
Listen.
Hey, yo.
Backspin, bro, got that song that everybody was on. And, like, I just gotta be honest, like, everybody came with it. You know the song with that long ass song?
I remember I came over there and dropped on that, man. I don't
everybody,
know what
he got that bitch, dog. He got that bitch.
I remember I came over there, man. He had a gang of niggas on that.
Everybody
that's
was
when Mr. Rain and everybody was back there.
Everybody was in and out that bitch, in and out that bitch, in and out that bitch. You know what, though? To be honest with you, like, a lot of niggas who still rapping and shit now, bro, they inspiration was because they wasn't on that song. Because everybody was in and out the studio, and to some degree, if you made it on this song, you knew, like, I'm one of the niggas in rap right now.
Ain't no
you
doubt.
Feel what I'm saying?
Ain't no doubt.
Because we just used to be over there fucking with O'Shea and shit, nigga. So he'd be like, here, this such and such verse for the song. But, you know, he just playing the verses because he like, no, nigga, after everybody, I'm gonna put this here and put that there. And nigga, I was there when you recorded your shit. I was just over there. I was talking and shit like, who y'all got next? I'm thinking that he playing your verse. Right. You walk out the booth. I say, nigga, everybody on this bitch, dog. I said, everybody on this bitch, nigga. And everybody came with it. Like, that's just the real, whatever you was good at, you did your best on that song. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, okay.
I would love to hear that, man.
I would love to hear that shit, dog.
I might hit spin up.
Yeah. You need to, man. We had that motherfucker now. But that motherfucker that we did, though. You know what I'm saying? I still be banging that.
That's what I said.
The hood.
Yeah, and look, we said we had already agreed. We said, you know, I don't, like, we would, so at that time, we was transitioning to start the College of Hip Hop.
Right.
And we was like, listen, man, if we want that to be the College of Hip Hop to be our legacy, we gotta put the mic down in the public. But we said, but before we put the mic down, we can't not had done songs with certain people.
Right.
And we said to Black, like, we need Ooda on this. You feel what I'm saying? Like we
That's
need
some of the last music we actually.
That-
recorded.
Y'all bless me
Yeah.
though with that motherfucker. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too. But
Yeah.
that's like that. Them whole sessions of being in that basement, them last that project. That's the last time we recorded. So in hindsight, Black recorded us on our last album.
Ass shit, huh?
Yeah, because but we was like, yo, we need
gotta
Ooda,
get
you
Ooda,
feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because
And we thought you was bullshit. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
I see y'all over there though, like, man, this nigga, I popped up in there like shit.
Yeah,
I'm
we
into
like-
it. You know what I'm
yeah.
talking
we
about?
thought you was bullshit. We like, yo, what's up with you? You fuck with us? What's
like,
up
well,
with
yeah,
your
where this
man,
nigga
dog?
at,
Yeah,
dog?
fucking with
But
it,
hey,
bro.
but you killed that
You
shit.
killed that
You feel
shit,
what I'm
though,
saying?
bro.
That's
I
exactly
appreciate
what we
that.
expected,
That's
though.
what we needed, though.
Yeah, that's exactly what we expected, dog.
appreciate
it.
But you know, so
Uh,
present day, man, you got children. But you got a son who bubbling with the rap like crazy, and you got a son that hoop.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I be
two
paying
dreams.
attention. But yeah,
Yeah,
yo, two
that's
dreams.
exactly.
And I be paying attention. So let's talk about Ooda Low first, because he the oldest of the two that we talking about. How did he get in the music? Just seeing you?
that too. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy that you remember back when I was fucking with Uncle Mars.
Yeah.
Over there, right? You know what I'm saying? My son, he probably about 10.
Yeah.
He been dying to take me to the studio.
Yeah.
Take me to the studio. I'm like, man, so one day I'm shoot up to the studio, take him with me. You know what I'm saying? I got one of my pilots with me. I jump in there, you know what I'm saying? I shoot some shit. My son, I say, man, look, man, let my son get in here, man. I'm thinking he's just finna move. You know what I'm saying? I put him in there, man. I swear to God, man, I call my bailiff right now. He killed that shit.
Yeah.
First time, nigga, I ever whoop. I don't know where the fuck he been doing this shit at, but he ain't been doing it with me.
Yeah.
Man, he went in that motherfucker, man, said some grown man shit. Wasn't no little Bow Wow shit. He ain't
Yeah.
do the Bow Wow.
Yeah.
This nigga went in there and did some shit that they thought I wrote for him. I
Yeah.
said, shit, I need that nigga writing for me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't write that shit.
Yeah.
But he went in there, man, and went in. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? At 10.
Yeah.
You know? And but I always had Ooh in the basketball though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Ooh was doing Ooh nice as hell on the basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I remember, because when I seen your younger son was cold, I'm like, yeah, I think Low could hoop too, though. Because I remember seeing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think it was some junior high games or something. I just remember seeing him hoop. You know what I'm saying? So that made you proud as hell, though, when he
Ain't
jumped
no
up in
doubt.
that booth.
You know what I'm saying, man? I damn started crying. Like, man. So I went in there, nigga, and jumped behind him. Like, shit,
Yeah.
nigga, I got to get on this motherfucker. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I
You
made
still
that
got that
motherfucker a
song?
grown ass song. You know where it's at? That motherfucker in Blackie Black.
Computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where it's at right now.
Yeah, boy sitting on the gold mine
Yeah,
with that
yeah.
computer. So so right after that, you just was like, hey, if you gonna take it serious, I'm gonna be in this with you.
Right. Well, he started taking it serious after he got out of high school, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. You know what I'm talking about. And I didn't even know he was as serious as this though, but he was writing shit, you know what I'm saying, like Pops, you know what I'm saying, man, you got somebody that got a studio, woo. You know, I'll keep a nigga in the studio, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, man, put me in the studio. But somebody else came to me like, dog, you heard the song?
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, no. They like, man, you ain't heard that song? I'm like, hell no, nigga. I'm like, nigga, my son don't rap. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, shit. Man, that nigga cold.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you bullshitting. Then my old lady like, nigga, you ain't heard your son's song? I'm like, hell no. Everybody keep talking about this goddamn song.
Yeah.
This nigga rapping. He like, yeah, shit, it's good too.
Yeah.
I hit him, motherfucker was like, oh, this nigga good.
Yeah.
I got a studio for you. I put him in the studio. Cause I ain't want, that's my son.
Yeah.
And I know how this game is, you know what I'm talking about, and how niggas is, so I just wasn't gonna put him in no nigga hands, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
No level of that. I don't even play by my kids, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? So I had a guy that I trust, you know what I'm saying, in the studio thing. I took him over there and told him he could spend a night.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, if you record him, he ain't got to leave. You know what I'm talking about? He
Right.
keep him, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And shit, he ain't bring my son home till the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And him and my son built the bond. You know what I'm saying? And he really, you know what I'm saying, molded, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things that he was doing as far as recording him and keeping him motivated, you know what I'm talking about, and where he at right now.
Yeah, that's dope.
So-
That's dope.
He actually, where he at is pretty big because he got his own movement, the Yank movement. And so I got up on him because I be tuned in to the rappers via the video directors.
Right.
I stayed tuned into the video directors because I'm gonna get a plethora of rappers, and then you know how the algorithm work, all type of shit gonna start coming through. So when it came through, I forgot what song it was, but I'm like, ooh, the low. Like, I'm looking at him though, because he grown now. He not no little kid, so I'm like, this could possibly be who I think it is, or it can't, you know what I'm saying? But the more and more I started paying attention, I'm like, oh, I hit him up like, hey, yo, Ooda's son hard as hell, dog. Like, like his son hard as hell.
A lot of guys were trying to put him on the side of, damn, man, he on some NBA young boy shit. You know what I'm saying?
He just with the times.
He
this
on
is
some
just
NLE chopper shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, he got the little looks or whatever, but, you know, he on his own thing. You know what I'm saying? But... You know, but I said it ain't a bad thing though. On a level what who y'all comparing a nigga with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's good.
Strictly
that
off of just how they look. That's
you know what
like
I'm saying.
They look like people would think they look similar. That's you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I run into that a lot still back then. You know what I'm saying. I really kind of it used to have me like you know, man. You know, a lot of people say you know niggas sound like Boosie, like bro. Yeah. Every time I hear this shit, like my kids just be hear shit on the radio, like, "Dad, that's you." I'm like, man, I'm like,
but that's because your voice. You can't pick how your voice sounds.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, that ain't me. You know what I'm talking about? Then nigga hear my songs and swear up and down. You know what I'm talking about? It's some Boosie shit. Like, damn, this Boosie. I'm like, they're like, no, this my cousin Ooda. You know what I'm talking about? They're like, damn, this nigga sound like Boosie. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't get away from that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, ain't nothing bad. But you know, it ain't like a nigga trying to be another nigga neither. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's me.
But it's just how my voice sounds.
If I would have got on first, then they'd have been saying, oh man, you sound like Ooda. You know what I'm saying? Been saying all this bullshit like that. Man, you sound like nigga Ooda. You sound like Ooda. You know what I'm saying? This happened to be the other way around. You know what I'm talking about? So I be like, you know.
Yeah. And then what's your youngest son name? Who?
That's Dude.
Okay, what grade he in now?
He in the 9th grade. No, he in the 8th grade right
about
now.
to go to listen, I've been watching him kill niggas on the court since like 6th grade. Just what you been posting and shit. Yeah. And I be like, man.
But that's you out there training them though,
ain't
right?
no doubt.
Yeah,
that's all me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have it none less. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like this little guy is out there cooking
what high school
niggas.
He gonna go to?
Yeah. He gonna go to Woodhaven.
Yeah.
They got a nice program over there?
Yeah, they got a damn good program. You know what I'm saying? Well, his middle school where he at right now, they went undefeated. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So all of them finna stay together. You know what I'm talking about? And go. You know what I'm saying?
Is Rob Courtney's son on his team? Cause I know Rob Courtney's son. I know he played football, but I didn't know if he played basketball. But I know he out there somewhere too.
What's his name?
I don't know if his name Junior or what, but I know he played football in Woodhaven before. But you know that was probably like 2 years ago. But I like to keep an eye on the kids, watch them go through.
I watch basketball on every level, and when I say every level, from K through 2. 3rd through 5th, like every level you could possibly think of. I watch it because I'm like, oh, and that's when I realized like, oh, the NBA has changed so much. Like, oh my God, like it's a European league, you know. But that's why the G League. So it's a lot of people talking about.
But that's old school basketball.
It's a lot of people with distaste for the G League because it is people looking at it as like you ain't make it. But the truth of the matter is the G League is just NBA college because these kids are in the NBA. They 27 years old and they've been in the league for damn near 10 years. So they don't got the veterans is 30 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly.
Yeah, I seen a dude in a G League who 18 years old. This is the best path. This is actually the best path to the NBA because if I play in a G League for 4 years, that's my college career, right? But I done made some money. Yeah. I got equipped with the NBA way of thinking and the system, and now I'm ready to go play in the NBA. Because don't be fooled and think it's not Division III people playing to get to the G League after they graduate. Like,
ain't no doubt.
And the competition level is actually really high in the G League.
It is. Because it's another level. You know what I'm saying? To get to the NBA, where else do you go from there?
Yeah. So I've been watching G League, even G League basketball. Like I like it. Yeah. I also like the fact that it's some players in the G League that's on 2-way contracts, and they really good players, but they keeping them in the G League. And what the public not paying attention to is because the G League playoffs different from the NBA playoffs. So a nigga could win a championship in the G League and then exercise that 2-way and get caught up and then be playing. Like the G League is good for basketball. You know what I'm saying?
It is. You know what I'm talking about? Because you got a lot of these young cats. You know what I'm talking about? That's going to the NBA and ain't even mature.
Not
getting
mature
all
at all.
this money. You know what I'm talking about, and doing the John Morant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? The fact that the G League experience. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
With the maturity that it's putting in them. You know what I'm talking about. The guidance. You know what I'm talking about.
And you connected to an NBA team already.
Exactly. You damn near got a veteran mindset when you get there already. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what they want. Like, man, I don't need all this young shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Shit. That's what it be.
And I appreciate it more because shit,
You
nigga,
know?
I just was in the G League. Y'all niggas
You
up
feel
here
me, though?
living good, nigga. We was
Man.
out there playing in high school gyms, nigga.
Man,
You feel what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that shit different. You know what I'm
Make you
talking
want
about?
that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Our goal is to coach professional basketball on some type of level, and we go
Yeah.
achieve that. So we started at the very bottom. We started at K through 2. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's no way you could, if we started at K through 2 and work our way all the way up to professional. I've coached on every level. I've seen the kids that got the attitudes that need to be shifted. I've seen the big-headed kids who parents think they good and they not really good. I've seen it on so many levels that if it take me 15 years to be a professional coach, I've seen it all, bro. You not gonna get nothing past me because I started at the very bottom.
And I can respect that to say the same thing and saying that, you know, I started out coaching the Inkster Raiders. You know what I'm talking about? Back when Oot was 6 years old. You know what I'm talking about? To get on the tiny mics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the way up. You know what I'm talking about? From football. You know what I'm talking about? To basketball. You know what I'm talking about? His whole life. You know what I'm talking about? Everything that he done did, I always been coached.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, along with that, I've always been connected with a lot of kids. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, yeah.
Around his age range and always been connected with him all the way on up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Down to my other son right now in 13 coming up, you know, with all them kids.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, I be having so much love, you know what I'm saying, for the town.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I done raised
All
the
these kids,
around
yeah.
me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they once they look at you as coach, that respect never fades, bro. It never fades once they look at you as coach. Not uncle, not nothing else. Once they start calling you coach in the streets years
Exactly.
later,
You know what I'm saying?
That's a different type of respect.
And you don't want
man.
to lose that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no.
You don't
Yeah.
want to lose that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about? For real.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And you can be like, come on, man, you need to go to the crib. I'm looking at what's about to happen. I don't want you to get
And
in
the
trouble.
nigga be like, a nigga
Exactly.
who don't look at you as coach,
Yeah.
who with a nigga who look at you as coach, gonna be like, nah, bro, that's
Cause I done did
coach,
it.
bro.
I done did it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? And I done been, you know, showed up in an environment where I knew it was, you know, niggas was thinking wrong. And they see me and like, man, that's coach. Hey, coach. But in my head, like, I know the situation.
Yeah.
But I'm glad, you know what I'm talking about, y'all finna move different. You know what I'm talking about? Behind, you know what I'm talking about, me and the respect that I see that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I try and show them nothing less. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in the, you know what I'm saying, in the streets no more. You know what I'm talking about? Where niggas say, well, shit, coach running around here, whoop, pistol.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
But shit, you know, that what we on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't coaching you to do
I ain't
that.
coaching them that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't coached that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, I coached you to grow up, be a man, be responsible, you know what I'm talking about, be respectful, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Get something, want something, you know what I'm talking about, hold something, you know what I'm talking about, and move forward with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
everything else you're doing, you know what I'm talking about, way outside of, you know what I'm saying, my structure, what I had for you, because, like I say, I was in the hands, I know what niggas had for me.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
And I think people like, because sometimes people be like, because I started coaching my daughters. You feel what I'm saying? But they ain't love it. You know what I'm saying? My youngest daughter loves the baseball, but now she on that instrument heavy, right? So that's why I started. Like, if you go play, I'm a coach, right? The first time it was no coach there, so I said I don't have a choice. You feel what I'm saying?
Do this.
Right? I don't have a choice.
Right.
So then it's like, when I'm like, no, I'm gonna coach anyway, whether my kids play or not. And people like, why would you coach? That's like babysitting. I said, no, actually, it's far from babysitting, because you get to foster their ideas and let them know, okay, well, we talking basketball, but If you want to do
life.
anything in life, you got to practice. You got to put I always ask the kids if they look down when they lost, because I say I coach all the kids. I don't care what team you play for. If you play in this league, I'm a coach you. So if the kids look sad when they lose, I just say, did you give it your all? Yeah. So it's nothing to be sad about.
Well, I don't allow my players to hang their head. If you hang your head, you got to put.
Because at the end of the day, like I tell them, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what happened. At least I want y'all to have fun
and learn
if
something.
Y'all having fun, then I got y'all.
Yeah.
If this ain't fun,
right? Don't come here with no
ain't nothing I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah. So then so it's another thing. Like you a businessman. Are you a partner in the club?
Yeah.
Yeah. So recently a new club opened around the way, Luxury Nights. Talk about that, man, because I see you promoting it a lot, and I just love that, bro. When I always tell people, especially our age range, hey man, we still here. Ain't nobody in the wheelchair. Ain't nobody shot up limping around this motherfucker. We got kids, seeing kids grow up, and now the next level business. So kind of talk about how you got into the club business.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? At me, you know what I'm saying? I'm always thinking next level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't go back to what I'm used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting too old for that. You know what I'm saying? I got kids, you know what I'm saying, I got to be here for, and, you know, behind the wall ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really had to start changing my way of thinking.
Yeah.
But really what happened, you know what I'm saying, to me, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got ran over by a semi-truck.
On the motorcycle, right?
Motorcycle.
Yeah, because I had seen you at the, you remember this? It was early as fuck in the morning. I think you was taking your son to school, and you had the cane and shit.
Yeah.
But you was like, I'm almost off this bitch, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you told me like I'm about to drop him off and go to rehab or something, right? So so kind of talk about that. Like what happened that day?
You know what I'm saying? I was actually I was coming from off 275 south. You know what I mean? Getting on 94 east. Coming this way, and I get behind her. I come up, get behind the semi truck in the middle lane. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm trying to either get in the fast lane or the slow lane and get around him. You know what I'm saying? But it's a car on each side, and as I see, he ain't trying to let me. He trying to stay with these cars, and he ain't trying to give me no gap. You know what I'm saying?
No leeway.
And I ain't finna play with no semi truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's 2:30 in the afternoon, June. So I fall back. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just riding. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to go holler at my cousin. So I say, damn, I got to come down on Middlebelt. So I come down on Middlebelt. He coming down on Middlebelt, so I come behind him. You know what I'm saying? I'm on his mirror side, you know what I'm saying, revving the motor up so he can hear that I'm behind him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see how you was playing me on the freeway.
Yeah.
Now, you know, nigga, I'm behind you, though. So I see him in the mirror looking at me, but I got a mirror tint visor on, so he can't see me, but I see him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when the light turned green, he make his left going towards, you know what I'm talking about, towards the hood way. I make my left going towards, you know, we go up under the viaduct to the next light. That turned red. So I'm behind him again. Now, we in the curbside lane. It's two cars in this lane at the light. So I'm like, when these two cars go, I'm going to go and get in this lane and get the fuck on away from around.
Because he playing too much.
Because he playing too much. You know what I'm saying? So when the light turned green, he pull off, them two cars pull off. I look, I'm on this side. I see the cars, so I put my blinker on. Like, nigga, I'm finna go on around and get the fuck on. When I put my blinker on, he put his blinker on. So I say, oh, this nigga really on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga really playing like, nigga, with a big-ass truck. Like, I'm on a motorcycle.
I'm trying to get past, nigga.
I'm trying to get the fuck on. I ain't trying to rush you or nothing, but I just ain't trying to be around you in this motherfucking truck, man. You know what I'm talking about? So when he got over, I said, all right, I'm going to let that nigga go and get over. When you get over, I'm going to stay in this lane, and I'm going to get the fuck on.
Yeah.
Man, when that nigga got over in that lane, man, over here, by the time I hit the gas, that nigga swerved that bitch back. Bang.
Damn.
I said, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hit that motherfucker, man, and flipped. I went black by then. By the time I came around, when I came back to life,
yeah,
nigga, I was rolling up under the motherfucking trailer of the semi-truck.
Straight up.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, but I was rolling so fast, nigga. I'm like, damn, nigga, I gotta stop because the motherfucker, he was still driving.
Yeah.
So the wheels was, you know what I'm
Still
saying?
moving.
Still moving and coming. So I say, nigga, if I don't come out this road and stop, nigga, this nigga finna run me over. You know what I'm saying? So I say, damn, my legs ain't broke. I gotta hop up from up under this bitch right now, cause this nigga ain't stopping. So I stop, nigga, with my hands, nigga, slide out the road. Stop, nigga, get up, nigga, but everything's so slow but so fast, you know what I'm saying? So I get up, nigga, this leg fucked up, but I still had this leg.
Yeah.
And And I dove from up under that motherfucker, man, and went back out again. It was so motherfucking hot out there, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I done passed out again out there. When I come back, I said, damn, nigga, get nigga some water or something, man. Nigga, like, man, I ain't got none. I said, damn.
That nigga act like that was personal.
Man, had to be, man. You know what I'm saying? How he played it, I say, yeah, you did that shit on purpose, man.
Yeah.
So how, you was down, you rehab back.
Yeah. I rehab back. Took a nigga 4 years, though. You know what I'm talking about? But I battled.
Damn, so you did, because you be in the gym going hard as hell, bro.
You see me? You know what I'm talking about?
I be in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's amazing to think that now. Like, damn.
And a lot of conversations that a nigga would have to him, and I tell him what happened to him, they look at me like, damn, like, nigga, that happened to you? Like, nigga, you ain't that nigga. I'm like, nigga, like,
so as a result of that, though, what was fucked up? Your leg?
everything fucked
Oh,
up.
so yeah.
I had 2 surgeries on this shoulder, you know what I'm talking about, man? My 5L and my lower back, you know what I'm saying? I had to have a surgery on this leg, you know what I'm talking about? Like, man, yeah.
You bounced back off that shit.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh, yeah.
So you ended up getting into the nightclub business off of.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I was like, shit, I can't go back, you know what I'm talking about, to the streets or nothing like that, you know what I'm talking about? And it ain't worth that, you know what I'm saying? I got to start thinking about, you know what I'm saying, another level, you know what I'm talking about? So, with some longevity, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, my mans and them had some motion going on, you know what I'm saying, with the club, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, shit, you know, if it's a gap, you know what I'm talking about, that I can feel, you know what I'm talking about, woo, they let me know. And, you know, when it came around, like, shit, there's some room for you.
Right. Yeah.
And, you know, I took advantage of it. You know
And that turned into even bigger because y'all got what we know as the old Stardust.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
Exactly.
big for that to be in the hands of some people from Inkster. Because when it was Clayton's, people wasn't fucking with it. Like, I think that when they put the soul food spot in there, no matter what you put in there, if it wasn't of Inkster, by Inkster, it wasn't going to make it.
Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because people was just too used to our whole life. Our whole life has been the Stardust.
That's it. You know what I'm talking about? That's what made the Stardust the Inkster community. You know what I'm talking about? That's all we had. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because what's crazy about the Stardust, not to cut you off, what people don't know is like, people would get murdered up there on Saturday, and then like and then Soul Food Sunday, it'll be people up there.
Ain't no doubt.
And mad if that shit wasn't open.
8 square business. You know what I'm talking about?
Like, we don't give a damn what happens Saturday night.
Hell nah, you know what I'm talking about? Like, that was gonna happen anyway. You know what I'm talking about? It was here,
That ain't got shit to do with this.
Got shit to
What's up
do
with that food?
with the motherfucking Stardust, nigga. Open the door. Yeah, that's how it was. You know what
A
I'm
lot
saying?
of niggas first shows, a lot of niggas brung niggas like the Stardust was a staple, but y'all go.
You know what though?
Hold
Hold on though, because I want to tell a story and shit. Because we had KDZ on here. You know what I'm saying? This was early in the podcast.
That's my man.
Listen, he
Shout out
said.
to JD.
So we met KDZ through church, actually, right? So that's crazy. Like, we met him through church, and we just always stayed cool. So when he started becoming KDZ, he
never forgot us.
He like, I only know a couple people in Inkster. I might know some motherfuckers,
Right.
but he told a story. He said, listen, man, when I went to Inkster, I never felt so secure because them niggas was like family, and I think he might have even mentioned you by name. You feel what I'm saying? He say, nigga, I come out the club, niggas got my back. He say, nigga, he said if it's 10 niggas, it's 20 guns out here, and they making sure I get to the freeway and everything, because niggas don't understand. Like, we are country. We a small ass country town. Everybody know everybody. Everybody got kids by each other. Everybody this, everybody that, but when them niggas come and they feel embraced, they remember that. You feel what I'm saying? He say like niggas hanging out the ride. He say, but niggas just making sure I get to the freeway.
Right.
Yeah. So talk about what y'all doing with the start. What's gonna be the name?
The new luxury Stardust.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, the new luxury Stardust though. So that's really what we doing with it. It's gonna be a 30 and up crowd though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we gonna keep, you know what I'm talking about, the luxury of what we doing, you know what I'm saying, with the younger crowd and the shows and all that there, you know what I'm saying, over there. But we gonna, you know what I'm saying, adapt to this with that, you know what I'm saying,
That mature
crowd, you know what I'm talking
that
about.
92.3 crowd.
Ain't no doubt, you know what I'm saying. The crowd that just left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hold them and bring them right back.
Yeah.
So
congratulations on that. That's dope.
That's big. So when is it opening?
We're trying to do it by the end of this month though.
Okay.
They got to repaint it and all that, though.
I seen they been doing some work over there.
Shit, I drove past yesterday. I seen somebody doing something up there.
Yeah.
Now, well, how that feel, man? Being from Inkster, being a part of the Stardust coming back, knowing what that really meant to the city, to the community, like that's big. That's like a nigga in LA opening, like having something to do with the Staples Center.
And especially, you know what I'm saying, when you always, this is a place where you always to play homage and patronize, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Since I've been in the streets, you know, that's really one of my first clubs outside the city that I, got in and wasn't even old enough, but snuck in that motherfucker, you know.
Oh, I'm coming to pick up some chicken. Nah, I'm in this bitch. You can't find me. Yeah.
Hey, real shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly how you get up in that bitch.
Yeah.
Come in that bitch, I'm coming to pick up my
order. One day she called me, though.
Yeah.
Who let him up in here? I'm like, I'm old enough. She like, hell no. Get him out of here. But I'm like, I got so much money in my pocket. I'm like, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? Then I had some niggas come vouch for me like, nah, like, auntie, he ain't one of them ones.
Yeah.
Like, he good.
Yeah.
And that was opened the door for me. You know what I'm saying? So for me to know, you know what I'm talking about, the RP to Auntie Pat, that's my baby.
Yeah.
And for us to, you know what I'm saying, be able to, get that legacy, you know what I'm talking about, in our hands to, to bring it back alive and move it forward and bring it back to the city is very important, you know what I'm saying, and feel, to the utmost greatest feeling that you can get. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, when you're doing something positive in that aspect, and along with bringing something back to the city too.
That they recognize.
You know what I'm saying, that they recognize and love. I mean, what else? What else?
For? Yeah.
Because it's really a new Inkster, man. Because, like, if you're really paying attention to what's going on in Inkster, like, the Inkster kids that's, like, in our age range, that was Inkster kids, they kids not growing up in Inkster. It's very seldom that somebody, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people from the city. Like, the project even got a bunch of Arabs and stuff in it now. Like, it's different. It's a different Inkster, but it's still people there, but it's not, it ain't the same.
It ain't got that home body. You know what I'm saying? The home body has been broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because even when certain shit happened, it's like, that happened in Inkster, but that's not from Inkster because you don't see the Inkster people talking about it. Like, they might be from somewhere else and just live in Inkster.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but their opportunity.
They Inkster, but but it's a whole different.
Our Inkster wasn't easy to be manipulated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? We had roots. You know what I'm talking about? To understand and respect from where we came from and what it was. You know what I'm talking about? Today they don't get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because you could almost break it down like this. You know what I mean? When we was growing up, if a situation jumped off, you could call a Ooda, you could call a Black, you could call the twins, just to be like, no, that's my nigga, man. Like, if ain't nobody get hurt yet, we can squash this, bro. We really can squash this. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Because we grew up on Williams and shit, but we fucked with niggas across the Ave, niggas in the garden, niggas inside.
We came from the hospital to site.
You see what I'm saying? So also, like, no, it's like, no, nigga, I know all of these niggas. Like, hold on, Brody, like. First of all, this better not be about no bitch. That's number one. You feel what I'm saying? This better not be about no bitch. And let's just see if niggas can come to an understanding and disagree. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But now it's like something might happen and you'll be like, who the fuck they related to? Like, who know them? And it's like, oh, well, that ain't us no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that just ain't us no more.
And I still do things like that, you know what I'm saying? Get a phone call, you know what I'm talking about, or some, situation between some guys that, you know what I'm saying, that I can put some ice on, you know what I'm saying? But that's just where I come from, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, like I say, the homegrown, the home roots. So, you know what I'm talking about? Hold on, we ain't finna do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I still got that in me. Like, no, we ain't gonna do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can walk away from that. Yeah. If they can, you know what I'm talking about, get out of his pride, man, that ego, man, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You ain't got to go to jail and he ain't got to go to the grave. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So it's going to be a lose-lose, you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you, you know what I'm saying? I know so many guys in places that they don't want to be because of their pride.
Suffering like crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got a lot of that now. You know what I'm saying about that? And social media gave all these kids that, you know what I'm saying, that pride and that egos, you know what I'm talking about, and jealousy and likes and dislikes. That's why Facebook got likes, dislikes, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I say that's not real life. That's not real life. These people don't act like this in real life. You seeing people highlight reels. You're not seeing like the day-to-day, the real aspect of having to walk past somebody and you can feel that they might not be having having a good day, so you might not say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or just because I post it, that's not an open debate. Like, you know what I'm saying? But before we get out of here, we just had Bird on, and Bird talked about the level of care and responsibility you had for him with being one of the first people to take him to the studio. Kind of talk about how that came about, because that was a younger kid. He said, like, nigga, I was young as hell, and he got brothers and shit, old brothers. So it's like, what did you see in him to scoop him up and do that?
I seen, Bird, and at the end of the day, that's my little cousin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, by me knowing where he came from, where I had came from, you know what I'm talking about, because he was living over there in the gardens too. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I knew what he was seeing and what he could be a product of, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? So when he seen me, you know what I'm saying, really rapping, you know what I'm talking about, and really got a name popping, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He like, cuz, you know what I'm talking about, man, I be rapping, man, always talking about, man, take me to the studio, you know what I'm saying? So one day, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, shit, I'm about to go to the studio. I put him in the car. I was like, let me hear something. He let me hear something. I was like, shit.
Is that who was on the record when on Black Record that started rapping?
No,
who was that?
Another little guy.
Who was that?
That was Lil Leon.
Okay,
That was another little guy. But Bird before him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I had to end up taking him over there to Dark Side, because I was, fucking with Dark Side at that time over there.
Yeah.
And I ended up taking him over there, you know what I'm saying? And he dropped something, and I ended up putting him on my song, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then put him on some shit with me in 88, you know what I mean? And he started going from there. Like I say, then he ended up getting with Flame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then him and Flame started doing what they was doing.
But Bird hold that close to heart, like, because when we started to speak about that, he kind of like, perked up. He was happy to tell that story because he knew that you really fucked with him and believed in what he could potentially be. But again, that's from the coaching aspect. You feel what I'm saying?
And I still do believe in him. You know what I'm saying? To this day, you know what I'm saying? I do shows and I put him on every month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because I still got that belief in him where I started at with him. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you then, I fuck with you now the same way. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know what I'm saying? And Kai Hill, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kai Hill too. He was somebody else, you know what I'm saying? One of the first guys, you know what I'm saying, that I took and put him in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And he started doing this thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
A lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of guys that...
Yeah, Inkster in a good place with the music right now.
That I really can say that I done put my hands on, you know what I'm talking about, in this rap game, you know what I'm talking about, and like to see what they doing now, you know what I'm saying?
That's part of my philosophy, bro. A philosophy I adopted from somebody else. The coach lasts longer than the player. All I got to do is get my DNA on it. My legacy still, I got that from Steve Lobel, but that just was so clever that I was like, I'm going to borrow this. I didn't steal it because I gave him his credit. Yeah. So tell the people where they can reach you at, man, if they want to get to know you more or see if you thinking about dropping some more music, or you done?
I got some more. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit that I've been working on that I'm finna drop. But my whole thing was, since my son had really started, doing this thing, I wanted to really get him, you know what I'm talking about, in a good position. You know what I'm talking about? Because all we need is one.
Yeah.
Once he do his thing, you know what I'm talking about, I had already been woo-woo, so it ain't nothing for me to,
and
flash a ball up under there, you know what I'm
look
saying?
at what's going on, too. Hit Boy and his daddy is mashing. You fuck with Big Hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them niggas is mashing father and son.
So, me and my son got a song, you know what I'm saying, the video, Red Dot, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube. You know what
what's
I'm
the new record that Oodadan just dropped? How Real Is You?
How Real Is You?
I was just listening to that on the way before I came.
Yeah.
Because there was some shit that I'm going to ask him about that he's saying in that record, you know what I'm saying?
He talking that shit, though, you know what I'm saying? He finna drop a movie, I know he gonna come talk his shit, though, but he finna drop a movie, you know what I'm saying?
Right, because you fuck with the Detroit cable connection.
Yeah. Shout out to my man Twin, you know what I'm saying? He doing this thing on the music, though. I mean, on the production, on the movie, so that, and he finna drop a mixtape at the middle of this month.
Okay.
So whenever you get a chance to come out, it'll coincide.
Be right on time.
Yeah. So, you got a lot of things going on, man.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope.
Well, we just want to thank you for coming to sit down, bro. It's been a long time coming. Like, grade A boys. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like,
it ain't, you know what I'm saying? But I got some of them joints that's don't put no one I'm finna put out though. You know what I'm saying? You know, we ain't never even you know what I'm saying, put none of that out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody never heard none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you need a verse, bro, like I got a list of people who I do a verse for. You know what I'm saying? If you when you still recording, I come jump on.
Man, I always need a verse, man. Talk about getting a nigga verse. Stop, man. That's like a nigga on Christmas talking he don't want nothing. Like nigga, what? Just rap that
Must be a track, nigga.
Hell yeah,
for sure. You got that. AJ, if they want to get at you.
Oh well, how can they get at you though?
You know what I'm saying? I'm Oodadan on all platforms, man. You know what I'm talking about? OODADAN. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, tap in. You know what I'm saying? We do podcasts, movies. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. Okay. Tap in with us. Yank Boys, you know what I'm saying? We up next for sure.
Okay, and you can get at us on Instagram and X at TCE Pod, Instagram and X at TCE Pod. Go on to YouTube, man. Subscribe. The Connected Experience podcast visuals, man. Hey, man, we open that vault when we be opening that vault up.
Yeah, so new episodes come out every Monday at 1:30, and stuff from the vault come out every Wednesday at 1:30. So that's the difference. So if it come out on Monday, it's a new episode from 2024. If it come out on Wednesday at 1:30, it's from the vault, and that could be from all the way from 2017 up until 2023. We got some heat coming on both ends, brand new shit and the vault. Go to Amazon Prime, tap in with that to Animal Instinct, the Urban Jungle animated. You could rent that or order it on Amazon Prime, the internationally award-winning anime full feature film that's an adaptation of the award-winning novel that I wrote, Animal Instinct, the Urban Jungle.
And you got part two, don't act like
I got part two. The book already ready. You know what I'm saying? The publishers, y'all got to come holler at me for that. We got Animal Instinct Racing getting ready to drop. Hopefully by the time
the app,
the app that's gonna drop. We got Animal Instinct Puzzle that's already out on your Apple App Store. Just type it in, Animal Instinct Puzzle. So that's the beginning of a 100-year run. So that's what I'm focused on, bro.
100-year run.
Yeah, I'm Santoine.
I'm Antoine.
I want for my brother what I want for myself.